Ay, ay, ay. Welcome back to Foster Care, baby. Mike just maybe restart the podcast because I too hard. Fired immediately off the bat. You're fired. What was I going to say? Coming at me live. Ooh, we got a lady walking a dog. Ooh, no-show socks on the Tootsie Cam. The dog was that our first dog sniff? Did he sniff? He sniffed the cam.
Did he got close to it
he
like
got
that?
pretty damn close.
I saw like the after of his tail.
I wish he would have bit it. Husky ran away with our goddamn Tootsie Cam, dude. Happy late, Memorial Day was yesterday. Mike, salute.
Yeah, I had a great time. Great weekend.
What'd you do?
I went to my friend's. So I haven't been to his house in a while. He does a party every single year. It was like a 50, 60 person party.
My God.
And he has his girlfriend now, and his girlfriend's family comes, and now the girlfriend's friends from college
doing the
come.
rock eyebrow because you have a rock t-shirt on? Am I doing it?
Dude, someone made fun of me for this the other day, too.
I hate the rock.
Damn, really?
I hate him.
Shit.
I mean, it's like, enough is enough? You know what I mean? We got enough out of you, dude. Wrestled, you did the goddamn acting. He's got too many. Whoa, first double passer back on the Tootsie Cam. I hope we get fucking attacked by a group of teens. You see they keep taking over everything in the city, like jumping on cars.
Really?
Yeah, there was just another one yesterday. There's packs
what's
of
the objective?
I don't know. I think they're just horsing around. Everybody's like, they're just rambunctious kids. I'm like, well, get these kids something to do. I was lighting fires. Light fires like a normal kid. You can't have too many people. You can't have a gang of kids lighting on fire. That's how you get caught. You get hot, technically. Mike, I'm hungover. How are you?
Good. I had the most beers, I think, in a while at this Memorial Day party.
3 IPAs? Triples?
No, I had like 5 IPAs, but they were all over 6%ers.
Maron.
It was great.
Dude, I was getting brazy yesterday. Too crazy. I was behaved relatively well all weekend. I went to a wedding on Saturday. Shout out Seamus and Rachel. It was good. Good wedding in Manayunk. Outside, kind of outside. The ceremony was not as Catholic as I'd like because they got married like immediately. They did like some Star Wars verse. I don't even know if they did that. I just assumed. Seamus is a fucking dork. But, yeah, dude, they just the ceremony was over in like 14 minutes. Not even. 10 minutes.
I can't believe it was like a holiday wedding. That's kind of cool.
I think it's probably cheaper to book somewhere on Memorial Day weekend. Not enough respect for our troops, in my opinion, but you know what I mean? Get married when you want to get married. I'm not the boss. Dude, I got to go to 3 weddings in the next month. I got to go to Turks and Caicos, and I got this wedding. I got a wedding next weekend. I got shows this weekend. This weekend I'm at Gall, up the street. If you live in Philly, which I'd assume all 17 of you to listen to this are in Philadelphia, come to Gall, Malt House. Saturday night. Friday night I'm in Delco, enemy territory. I do love Delco, but it's just like, I don't know what it is. Do you like Delco? Are you a Delco guy?
I've been there a few times. I like the suburban areas.
I like it
the
more and
neighborhoods
more.
are cute.
I like it more and more because Delco is something. There's like those dead-eyed Irish chicks down there that I love. I love a good, mean-looking broad. I've discussed this 1,000 times. But those Delco chicks, they got that slick back black hair, blue eyes, tinge of racism, just enough. You know what I mean? Just to keep it interesting. Racist, like, yeah, I don't know what Delco chicks do. They're just, you know what I mean? Pillheads. But Northeast Philly, it's just all racist nurses. That's what Northeast Philadelphia is known for. Racist blonde nurses.
You said racist.
Racist. You're a racist. Dude, yeah, the weekend, I put a bunch of hi-hats into my house, and then I got my girlfriend. You ever seen Lone Survivor? Patriot, also. Mm-hmm. I was watching that. She was sobbing. Because about like 40 minutes through, I think she put together what the title was, Lone Survivor, as in, she was like, wait, one guy survived? I'm like, yeah, one, lone man. And she was like, who do you think survives? I'm like, you think they're going to kill Wahlberg, dude? Not going to happen.
If you had to rank, what is it, American Sniper? American Sniper or Lone Survivor? Which one?
American Sniper, kiss my grits. That movie stinks.
Really? You
Remember
don't
that
like
fake-ass baby?
Oh, the baby bothered you?
Yeah, it bothered me.
I don't know, dude. I like the evacuation
Also, I was
scene.
watching Lone Survivor, and the guy's looking through a scope, and he had the cover on the front of the scope. I'm like, Chief, a little quality control. That should be like my thing. And as dumb as I am, I notice so much shit in movies that bothers me. Like if they're shooting a scene, and the clock's one thing, and then they pay him away and pay him back to the guy, and it's like 24 minutes later. I'm like, Chief, we got to keep some continuity in this shot. How about that big word by me?
Imagine the person editing it. They edited
it.
They probably get so triggered.
You got to CGI that clock right. It would drive me fucking nuts. It would drive me out of my mind. But that movie's good. I keep getting into military movies now, dude. I'm getting too old. You start like thinking you serve. That's what happens to every guy after like 40. They're like, I should have been in the Army.
I went to public skate the other day.
Yeah. Well, by the way, when you said you got here early and you're like, I'm gonna skate around the neighborhood. Are we talking skate? No shoes.
No way. Barefoot.
That guy have no shoes?
That's nasty.
I think he had socks on. We gotta run that tape back.
Yeah, I wasn't looking. But I was at public skate, like ice skating, and this lady, she's like, "You're military, right?" And I was like, You just
You do look military. Did you have that fucking shirt on? You look like an autistic guy who loves the military. That's what you look. I would not be like, you're military. Yeah, no way. The two Marines just got beat up by a pack of teens in California. So there's a lot of pack of teens. Pack of teens are huge right now. Pack of teens are in. Pack of teens. Sounds like a cool cigarette. Remember candy cigarettes? Like, I had a pack of teens and a fucking Diet Coke. Damn, I love cigarettes. I had one this weekend. They're so delicious, but not healthy for you. And I'll tell you what, I've been doing this nicotine gum, and brother, it's giving me belly aches. I think I'm getting like a stomach ulcer. So I got to switch addictions. If you have any addiction recommendations out there, send them my way, brother. I got to chill with the drinking. I got fucking hammered yesterday, and I forgot my truck keys at my parents' house. So now I got to drive up there. Bad news is I got to drive up there. The good news is there's a fucking Arby's right next to my parents' house, and we're hitting that, brother. Gonna put my bitch in the back of the truck and get up there, have a couple beef and cheddars.
I was wondering this because I was telling a friend about like your thing with Arby's, and he was like, "Well, what does he get there?" And I was like, "Actually,
beef and cheddar."
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
The Arby's sauce, dude, it's so good. Arby's sauce. They got curly fries, they got mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers. Also, that's what we decided we're gonna do with this. We're gonna start a Patreon, and we're gonna take comedians in cars getting Arby's. It's gonna take over the world. It will not take over the world. I'll probably get a cease and desist from Arby's after like 2 episodes. Having a bunch of racist comedians up there saying the R word, the bad R word.
Are there any like social media people that like have Arby's as a sponsor?
There's gotta be.
Maybe we can learn from them.
I think I saw there was like a black comedian who had a sponsorship. I think his name's Haha. Somebody did like a commercial for Arby's, and everybody was like, "Man, Arby's just gets too much." I'm not gonna go on the Arby's tirade because I do it all the time. I got Arby's last week. I did a show at Soul Joel's with Steve Rinaldi, beautiful Italian man, and we did his show, and I was like, dude, this feels like Arby's country. Like, whenever you're out in the middle of, like, it was in Royersford or Pottstown, I'm like, there's got to be an Arby's. 9 minutes away, there's an Arby's. And I got to tell you, it underperformed. I hate when the meat-to-bread ratio is off on my sandwiches. I'll lose my mind. And when I went there was clearly a lady who's been to jail working the register, so I know I was like, this is going to suck. Usually suburb fast food, better. Those people, like, they love the game. You know what I mean? They're just not there for fun. They're like, they're in it to win it.
Yeah, it's like City Wawa versus Suburban Wawa.
I mean, City Wawa and Suburb Wawa might as well be a different organization. It's fucking crazy. You just saw a guy got shot at the Wawa by me on Aramingo and Allegheny. He got shot, and they called it the Kensington Wawa. I'm like, well, some real estate developer got in there, and I was like, do not say this is Fishtown. Technically, because they just built a high-rise. Well, not a high-rise. It's like a 10-story building and put a huge placard on the side of it that says Fishtown. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Everybody's going to be Instagramming right next to that.
I think I know which one that is.
What, the Wawa?
The Wawa you're talking
about.
That
Wawa is the greatest Wawa I've ever been. I mean, it's like national. Like, they need to have... Discovery Channel needs to be filming that motherfucker 24/7.
Yeah, that one's chaos after midnight.
I mean, it's chaos during the day. They don't even let kids in after like a certain amount of time because they come in there and start looting the Wawa up. I saw 2 kids get caught. Also, Wawa, who are we hiring for security there? Do you ever see who's... I'm like, you're more brain dead than the heroin addicts who were fucking shoplifted in here, dude. My other neighbor just went... Jose. Shout out Jose. He's in rehab. They had to take him to a different rehab because he escaped the one, so I don't think it's going to take, but God bless you. I can't wait to do until he does like his 12 steps and he has to come apologize to me. I have to go apologize to my neighbor because I went outside. They were being loud last night. My bitch is sleeping. I'm like, hey, shut the fuck. Like, keep it down. She's like, sorry. I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up. So now I got to apologize to her when I see her next. I've been having a lot of neighbor beeps lately. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning the other day, and the crackhead next door, they've been renting a pickup U-Haul truck, like a F-150. And I guess they just rent it. I keep waiting for them to spray paint over the U-Haul logo. Be like, this is ours now. Home Depot up, dude, they have like, this guy looks like a fucking jarhead. He's like a 250-pound like Marine looking guy with a gun. I'm like, fucking try to steal some molding.
Home Depot rentals are cost effective though.
Rentals?
Yeah, like renting a
kind of
truck from Home Depot.
Oh, I'm talking about U-Haul.
Oh, well, you said Home Depot after U-Haul.
I said U-Haul or Home Depot U-Haul. It's the same organization. You should be able to get tools at a U-Haul. Get some bolt cutters. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I just drove through Kensington. I'm still shell-shocked. That neighborhood is the best. I mean, you want to see some fucking winners, you go down through there. I'll tell you right now, my brain is not firing, dude. We should have done this yesterday. I would have been half shot in the ass. It was tough. My grandmom came over and got plastered. It was a good time. All good times were had. But yeah, the Arby's I had last week underperformed. I was kind of upset. So now I got to get back on the horse and get it today. That Arby's is good. The dude who owns the franchise up by my parents, he's Australian. You'll get an Australian guy on the drive-thru. I'm like, what am I, a fucking Outback? I'll take a bloomin' onion. Throw some roast beef and cheddars on the Barbie, dude. Come on, son. But yeah, I did a show at Soul Joel's last week, and Dude, it's fucking. He should start a cult. He's got the perfect layout for a cult. He's got like a huge ballroom, a huge dome that he does comedy, and outside it's like, I don't know. I feel like it holds like 400 people, but they got sand. It feels like they're at the beach. It's a good time. They do like dude, the place is huge. But I was like, this is good cult. This is good cult stuff. They have like a podcast after you get off stage, and they're not gonna be able to air anything I said. I was saying bad words, and then I was talking about Catholic priests molesting kids. I'm like, did you know that's how they came up with anal beads? They put rosaries in Catholic kids' asses, and that was how anal beads got invented. You pull it out with that ripcord. Do your 10 Hail Marys.
I almost said really.
No, yeah, definitely. That's definitely not how. But there's got to be a priest who's put a rosary in a kid's ass before. Got to be. I'm not the one who just came up with that. I'm an idea guy. You know that. You know that. Mike knows that. I can't be the first guy who came up with that. There's no way. I was going to have a Monster Energy before I did this, but then I was like, Ryan, you'll be too through the roof. I've had like 4 coffees today because I barely could get through work. It was tough. What'd you have for barbecue yesterday? Did you eat any glizzies? Hot dogs?
Oh, yeah. I had one glizzy, but it was the
I
Italian
meant to have
sausage.
one. I forgot.
The Italian sausage was so much better. Throw that on a roll. Whew.
Well, Italian sausage, I mean, that's so much better than a hot dog.
Yeah,
Wops really figured out food. They got it. They figured it out.
Yeah. My friend's dad was double grilling. He had a grill behind him and a grill in front of him.
Multiple grills.
Dude,
was he doing like
for
behind the back
60
passes?
people.
Yeah, 60 people. God
Yeah.
damn. How many hamburgers are we talking? 80?
Oh my god, dude.
200? 200?
You know, like the big silver trays? He filled
Yeah.
2 of them. And they were empty by the end.
What kind of rolls do you go with? Do you go with the seeded? Regular?
The seeded burger buns.
I like a nice onion. You know the ones that got the little onion pieces in the roll?
No.
Delicious. You need to get up with that.
That sounds
brother.
great.
Yeah, so good. Also, I had a grilled cheese this weekend for the first time in I don't know how long.
Dude, my dad has been a grilled cheese king for years.
Really?
Oh
yeah,
my God,
dude. Also, my girlfriend keeps getting mad at me because she watches Beat Bobby Flay, and I'm like, who decided Bobby Flay was a good chef? But then I'm like, Ryan, he's probably good at everything. You know what I mean? Do you ever get that in your head if you see a famous chef? I'm like, this guy's all pizzazz. Bobby Flay seems like he gets pussy, though. Is he a pussy hound?
I don't know. I always mix up
that.
Bobby Flay with Bobby Shea.
Who the hell's Bobby Shea?
I don't fucking know, but he lives by me, and he has a big B and C on his front gate.
Oh, it's just some guy?
Oh, no, he's famous as fuck.
Bobby Shea.
He's got some type of...
Bobby Boucher? Waterboy?
No, that's another guy.
That's a big Bobby. That's one of the best Bobbies ever. Bobby's a fun name. That's a good uncle name. I got an Uncle Bob. Uncle Bobby. Well, I never say Uncle Bobby. I say Bob. Bobby. Bobby's a good name. I was just thinking about the other day. You should be able to, you know how you name kids? You know how you name kids? You give people names? You should be able to have a baby name, and then once they like start walking, you change their name to something serious. I would like to call my kid like Gert or something. You know what I mean? Have a kid to make like some fun name for it, and then you're like, all right, this is too retarded. We got to switch it up.
I was always curious, like how you decide whether it's gonna be a Bob or a Rob, because they're both Robert.
Bob, Robert. Yeah. What's the other one? What are other nicknames for Rob? Robert, Robbie, Rob,
Roberto,
Bobby, Roberto. That's nice, Roberto. Can you roll your R's? I just heard somebody rolling their R's. Roberto. I can't do it. I'm too white for that, Mike. Did you take Spanish in high school?
Yeah.
Of course.
I went all the way up to 4, but I missed the year where you get to go on the fucking trip.
Ah, where'd you go? Taco Bell?
They take you to Spain.
España.
And then
That's
if you're
nice.
they do it every other year. So I was in Spanish 4, and I missed the...
They do it every other year? What do they do with the kids who miss it?
Fuck them.
Not fair.
Yeah.
I took French in middle school because I missed the day when you would pick your major, so I just got stuck. I took French 1 like fucking 3 times. I was like, too gay. It wouldn't sink in. I don't like the French. Besides the delicious French fries. Did they come up with those, or we just named them that for that?
I always make jokes about that, but no one laughs.
Remember when everybody was doing the freedom fries for a while? We were trying to make that happen.
I like that better.
Freedom fries? I don't know. It doesn't sound that great. French fries, nice. Nice curly fry. That's what I'm going to get at Arby's. I can't stop. See, the Arby's, once I hear it, I'm like, I can't even concentrate on this podcast. We're definitely going to start filming those. Take some fat, retarded guys to Arby's. Whew, I got a lot of retarded friends, brother. I hit too many R words already in this. We got to roll the tape. I feel you should be able to say R word. Come on, man.
If you roll the R, it doesn't count.
Retarded. This is my son, retarded Roberto. Dude, I just listened to a podcast with Jay Moore. You ever hear him? Mm-hmm. He was a comedian on... Did you know he just went to fucking rehab for Adderall?
Dude, when someone goes to rehab for like weed too, I'm like,
come on, dude. You went to rehab for Adderall? How much Adderall could you possibly be doing?
Is it like chemically addictive? I don't even know.
Yeah, Adderall's crazy. It's like meth.
Huh?
Which is delicious if you do it by mistake. But yeah, dude, you've never done Adderall before?
Freshman year in college, I had some friends.
A lot?
Right up the nose.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to snort it. I don't think it works the same.
We would crush
it doesn't work as good. It just seems cooler. Remember Fun Dip?
Yeah.
Remember Fun Dip? Remember that candy? Those kids are all drug addicts now.
Pixie sticks.
Oof, Mike. Is that what they were called?
No. Fun Dip is
Fun
another
Dip had the stick that you would dip.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good times. I just can't imagine getting a rehab and being like, hey, man, I was clean. My house is too fucking clean. Like, what are you doing? What could you possibly be doing on that much Adderall? What was the most you ever took? What did you take? 15s? 10s?
I don't even know the number, but I only did it twice.
Oh.
It didn't really do anything for me.
It just makes me like organized. Every time I do that, I'm like, what is this?
I would just
I could have went to college. What?
I would just get hooked on a video game. I would just play for hours without going to sleep.
That's nice. My brother played so many video games when he was a kid. He would piss his pants. He wouldn't get off the couch. That kid loved video games.
I pulled the water bottle while I'm playing a game.
I pissed in a water bottle on my way home today. I do that regularly. I don't need Adderall or nothing for that. That's just good times. People have no idea that I'm dumping piss driving through traffic too. Dude, it's the best. I don't got to pull over. That's living.
What type of bottle? Is it Gatorade?
I got an Nalgene.
What is that?
You know those Nalgene, like, it's like those plastic, like, I should probably pee in a bottle I'm going to throw away, but you throw a little dish soap in that and you're good. You're right as rain. You can drink your own piss. It's fine.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it's not. It's safe. Yeah.
You ever drank your own piss?
No. I've drank a raw egg. I feel like they're in the same
raw
classification.
Egg, piss, and that's way different, dude.
I feel like I've seen Manny Pacquiao do both.
Drink piss?
Both.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. There was a UFC fighter, Lyoto Machida, who would drink his own piss because he said it was good.
That's who it was.
Yeah, that's a way different guy. What? Not even close to being the same guy. Yeah, no, I've drank piss by accident because I'm driving. I usually have my water gallon, and then I got my piss gallon, and I fucking had a couple sips. Dude, I did that one time hungover and had a hot mouthful of piss, and brother, not good. Not ideal. But
yeah, that's like the like wake up after a party and you see a water bottle and it's filled with vodka.
Have you ever drank like the dip? Is it
no.
Dip backsplash? I've never had that experience yet, but I definitely have. I've had a cigarette and a beer before. You ever done that one? That's another tough. That's tough sledding. I'd rather drink Priss. Yeah, I'd rather drink Priss. I'd rather drink my own Priss. What is wrong with me, dude? I'm like always pretty good all weekend, and then that wasn't even Sunday. It was a holiday. The most patriotic thing you could do is get hammered drunk. Did you see Chick-fil-A just hired like a HR person, an inclusivity person? The gays were back. Yeah.
Wait, I need more details. I don't understand.
They hired, I don't know. I saw it on Twitter. I don't read any articles. Whatever I see, some guy was like, he's like, what's next? Come in the. At one point, there was like a black preacher who I loved. I was obsessed with this guy. I forget what his name was. He was in Harlem, and he would say that Starbucks was putting semen in the lattes. He's being dead serious, and he was a doctor. It's so fun. I love dudes who are like really accomplished in school, but they're fucking morons in regular life. Like, I'm just a regular moron and not accomplished in school. 3 years of French, though. I'll tell you that. Je-m'appelle Ryan. The first guy didn't we talk about this on here? I don't know if it was on here. Maybe another podcast. The first guy I ever knew that fisted a chick was sitting next to me in French. 9th grade, fisted a lady. Pretty nuts.
I don't remember this.
And he had big hands. Beefy hands. Like, you shouldn't start fisting people till you at least have had like 2 kids. You can't start fisting in middle school, dude. You're destined for you're ruined. You're finished.
If you had like a girlfriend and she asked you to do that, would you be like down for it?
I mean, I'll try anything once. I've sucked a couple toes in my day, Mike. I'm not a fucking choir boy here.
I don't know. I don't think I could do it.
Are you a toe sucker? You look like you could be a foot pervert.
I mean, feet don't bother me.
Yeah.
Like if someone asked me to do something with their feet, I don't
You should
mind.
ask to suck someone. The next person who walks by, suck their feet.
The Tootsie Cam?
Just lay down on your side and start sucking on toes. Yeah, I know a lot of guys. I have a couple buddies that are foot perverts. They'll fuck the feet. Squeeze them together.
I told you about my one friend like 2 episodes ago. Yeah.
I mean, thank God Shane's not here again this weekend. You'd already be sucking him off. God damn it, you two had a love affair.
I know. I re-listened. I was like, God damn it.
Did you suck him off driving him home? You had to drive him to the bus stop. Fucking pork the poor bastard.
No, we talked about cars on the way home.
Nah. What kind of cars are we talking?
Like my dad owned a used car lot, so I was like,
oh.
He liked that I drove stick, so he was like, oh, you
I bet you did. He's like, I'll give you a fucking stick to drive.
Yeah, that did sound pretty. Yeah, Paul.
Wait, your truck stick?
Yeah, I've owned more stick shift vehicles than automatic.
Well, that's very dad-like of you to call cars vehicles. Something happened. I don't know. I don't call them vehicles. I guess if you're in the biz, you call them vehicles. I was in the rental car business. Not the rental car business. I used to valet, and that was the best job of all time.
I love your valet stories.
That was good times. That's the problem on here. You do run out of stuff to talk about to yourself. Because I talk to myself most of the day. And then, yeah, we got a problem. But dude, Lone Survivor was banging. Did you hear? Then I saw a video today. Some guy jumped off a booze cruise in the Bahamas, and he's dead. They can't find him. Like, what an idiot! That sucks. Have you ever been on a booze cruise?
I bet he couldn't swim and he just drowned.
No, he was floating around in the water. But I'm also like, hey, we have a video of the guy. Get him out of the fucking water. They threw like a life vest to him, but then they can't find him. I hope he got bit by sharks.
This reminds me of like the scuba trips. Like people will be in like a island somewhere.
Did you ever see that movie, Open Water, when they left? Did they die in that movie? I forget.
Some people do. They never get found.
God, that would be ooh.
Pack of teens.
That's 2 teens. I've talked about this before. I would beat the shit out of 2 kids for sure. I've gotten banned off Twitter for saying that and Facebook for joking around about beating up kids. I'm like, can we even have fun anymore? It's a problem. I told you I downloaded Truth Social, Trump's Twitter app. It's funny. But I'm also like, yeah, man, we need to get this guy back on regular Twitter. I just want to see him insult some more people. Who are you going to vote for, Mike?
I've actually never voted in my life.
Respect. You can't take that American flag off your shirt then.
Shit.
My buddy just he used AI and did a photo swap with Ben Franklin and the AI, and he was like, "This just looks like Whoopi Goldberg," and he's not wrong. The picture's insane. I gotta find it and show it to you. Dude, yeah, I'm done. I think I'm done with 3-day weekends. I don't think I can handle them anymore.
Overwhelming.
I just can't have that much free time on my hands, dude. It's no good. Eventually, the brewskis start calling me. Especially yesterday, it was nice out. I had a beer while some bird's been attacking my car. It feels like a targeted attack, and there's so much bird shit on my. Could you imagine if dogs shit on cars? That'd be sick. Dog run up on your hood of your car and take a shit. That's what it looks like. A dog took a shit on my car. It's fucking disgusting. We're having psychopath Matt Byrne here next weekend again. Yes. Next week, he's flying in. We fly people in for this podcast. That's what we should start doing. Who would you want on a podcast more than anybody? Kanye? He's got to be the funniest podcast guest. Show up in a ski mask.
Dude, I love Elon Musk's awkwardness.
Oh my God.
When he's on a podcast, I fucking love it.
Are you what podcast is he on?
I've just seen him on like Joe Rogan and stuff. And
he talks like a fucking weirdo. He's that strange. I love how everybody's like, didn't his parents like own a gold mine or something? A rare diamond mine?
Yeah, in Africa.
Yeah.
He didn't have anything to do with it. He earned all his money from PayPal. He might have been comfortable while he was making PayPal, but...
You got to have some money if your parents own a goddamn diamond mine. But I'll tell you what I'd be doing. I'd be murdering people. Who the fuck wants to... You want to be a businessman? If I grew up rich, I wouldn't be doing nothing.
It's probably just
except
casual
for going to rehab.
There.
What, a diamond mine in South Africa?
Like, they probably don't even frown upon it down there.
What, diamond mines?
Well, they frown upon it here, but I don't know about down there. It might just be like a casual thing. Like, oh, I got to go to the mine today.
They got crazy great whites down there.
Yeah, the big
South
sharks.
Africa, Cape Town. We need to go... Are you a shark guy?
Fucking love them, dude.
Couple Tevas. Did you see that? Those flip flops. You're not even on top of this can. This Tootsie can.
I'm staring you in the eyes.
Staring me in the eyes? Shocker. I got beautiful eyes. Dude, I thought I had another fucking eye incident. I had something in my eye on Saturday, and I was freaking out. You ever get high and think something's in your eye, and then you try to ignore it? It just hurts worse. I'm like, God damn it, we're blinded.
Always my left eye.
Same eye every time?
Starts twitching and shit.
Mine was my right eye. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Yeah, dude, not good. I do want to. What was I talking about? The sharks. Oh, did you see that girl got attacked by a shark in Jersey Shore? They were like, this girl got attacked by a shark. They show her foot. It looks like, I'm like, lady, there was a crackhead under the water in a while that bit your foot. That is not a shark attack. It looks like she got scraped. Did you see it? Have you ever seen a shark in real life? Like in the ocean?
Yeah, I used to go surf fishing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've seen a few 4-footers.
4-footer. I'll
Yeah.
kill a 4-foot shark by hand. What's the smallest shark? That would be such a bummer. You get bit to death by like a 3-foot shark.
They could take a good chunk out of your calf.
I fucking bet they could. Yeah, that would suck, dude. God, that would suck. Biggest bummer. What's the worst animal to get killed by? Gotta be a shark. Just getting bit slowly.
Honey badger.
Yeah, but
they're vicious, but like you see it and you're like, damn, you got killed by that. It's like a big squirrel.
Yeah, that would suck. How many house cats do you think it would take to take you down? 6? House cat. If a house cat attacks you, you got a problem, brother. Like, you're gonna win the fight unless it gets a hold of your jugular, and then you're finished.
Yeah, I was about to say cats can do critical hits.
The cat's not gonna kill you. That would suck so bad if you got killed by one cat. God, dude, I went up to my parents yesterday. Their fucking dog. This dog's pussy. It's like it's got one of them like nervous things where it eats its fucking skin, like licks its skin too much. Dude, its belly looks disgusting. It's like red. Then they can't stop. They keep giving it like this anxiety medicine. I'm like, it ain't working, chief.
What about the cone?
Let the cone? You can't have the dog walk around the cone all day.
Well, like it gets used to it that it can't lick itself, and then eventually it learns not to.
That's how stupid dogs are. That's a bummer. My buddy's got a dog that won't stop eating his ass. They got to give him like some kind of anxiety medicine so it doesn't eat its ass.
I have an example for myself. When I used to hurdle and track.
When you used to eat your ass?
Yeah, I love it. When I used to.
That'd be sick if you could eat your own ass.
Yeah, that's harder than sucking your own dick.
Have you ever tried to suck your own meat?
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have.
Of course.
But I can't
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I tried one time in middle school and got all I could have got my mouth on the tip. So I was like, we can't ever talk about this again until you have a podcast in 20 years. And now you're 34 years old. A minute you tried to suck your own meat. But here we are. You know what I mean? I'm an open book. What can you say? I'm also wearing a V-neck today. Did you notice that?
I don't know.
Big deal.
A little bit of hair poking out.
Yeah, don't mind that. Tea is skyrocketing. Wait, what were you saying about the?
Oh, so when I used to hurdle and track, the lanes, if you go over your hurdle and swing your arm and you hit the person next to you, you're disqualified.
Really?
So I used to.
That'd be so sick if you could do battle hurdles.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
That'd be nice.
But in practice, the coach used to tape my arm to the side so I wouldn't swing it.
Oh my God, you probably looked crazy.
Yeah, but it taught me how to keep my arm to my side.
Yeah, that's what you should be able to punch. You should wear boxing gloves when you hurdle. I love watching those videos of guys hurdling and their head doesn't move. That's pretty sick. Were you a good non-head mover?
I was a good hurdler.
But you moved your head for Shane, though, didn't you? Fucking slurping him on your goddamn driving stick. God damn.
I watched his recent cereal review. It was for Cinnabon cereal.
He loves cereal.
I fucking died laughing, dude.
All right, well, hop off his dick, you know. This is my podcast, not Shane's. All right, get him the fuck. I still can't believe that motherfucker asked if I ever played polo. Like, polo? That's the horse game. You ride the horses and you like golf on a horse. Rich guy games stink. They ever say water polo? Did you ever see that?
I had a friend that played water polo.
That's just dudes who want to bang. You're all fucking in the pool. Actually, horsing around in the pool is pretty elite. Good stuff. I haven't played pool basketball in I don't know, God knows how long.
Memorial Day, we did it this weekend.
Did you hit it up?
Ooh,
do you got a good net?
I can jump out of the water pretty high, so I'll just yam on them.
Yam? Who were you playing? Boys? Girls?
I always play big boys, dude.
A couple trans ladies?
Big boys.
Big fat guys?
They're like double my weight.
Not good.
I maneuver. I'm slippery.
Yeah, well, everybody's slippery in the pool, Mike.
No,
or you're talking about your grease because you're Italian. Dude, every day I keep going to I don't know what I was thinking today. I was like all hungover and tired, so I went to fucking Giant and went to the hot bar and got Chinese food at the food store. Bad move. Spiciest goddamn Chinese food I've ever had in my life. But I do love when you go to the food store. You ever notice like food stores have booze now? So you can see who real alcoholics are. There's guys getting like 2-pounder Mike Hard lemonades for lunch. I'm like, Jesus. That's got to rock, though, coming back to... I wish you could still do that. Drink at lunch. Well, I mean, you can, as long as you don't get caught. I just can't imagine coming back to the job site with, like, pink lips from your fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's got to be tough. But being hammered at work would be the shit. Have you ever drank at work?
Yeah. It was underage, too. You know.
Bad boys for life.
Jail. But it was a painting job. We used to paint parking lots.
Oh, painting guys are always fucked up.
We'd walk back to my crib. We'd have a few beers, Miller Lights, and then go back to paint.
Oh, Miller Lights ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, yeah, we didn't want to be obvious.
Yeah, just come back stinking of booze. Were you painting outside parking lots?
Oh yeah, dude, 90 degrees.
Dude, the amount of drug addict painters I know that are just completely gacked on some. Some guys are high. Some guys are fucking. Painters are the dumbest people in the trades, hands down. That's why women can do it at home. Women love painting. You ever notice that?
All the girls would do the murals inside the school, and all the guys had to paint outside and do the parking lot.
The murals? Like painted like fucking shit on them?
Yeah.
You know Philly's like the capital of murals?
They're everywhere.
Goddamn murals everywhere.
San Francisco has good ones too.
I've never been to San Francisco.
It's a great city.
Really?
Yeah,
they got good Chinese food.
Oh, dude.
And all the people killing themselves on the Golden Gate Bridge.
The Vietnamese food is on point.
Vietnamese. Dude, there's a guy that makes Vietnamese dumplings. This always talks about food. All I do is talk about food. Like, Ryan, I wish I could get fat as hell. If I could be a fat guy who owned it, those are the best fat guys. Like Action Bronson before he lost weight. But he's still a thick bull.
But he works out now, so he's got some muscle.
Yeah. I feel like dude, fat guys, if you could just like get all the weight off them immediately, how fucking strong would they be? They'd be freaks. They'd be like chimpanzee level strong.
Yeah, it just sucks because then you have like that. If you lose weight too fast, you
got that extra skin. You just got to cut that off.
But then it's like a trophy.
Is it a trophy, Mike? It's a gross trophy.
It's like proof.
It's a GT, gross trophy. Yeah, it's no good. It's a GT. Remember that game GTA? Did you ever play that? That was like one of the only video games I liked. You drive around, killing hookers, running people over. I mean, that's basically what Philly is right now.
My mom found out I would go to my friend's house and play GTA, and she stopped letting me go to the friend's house.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Because of GTA? Why?
Yep. She thought it was bad
because of the hooker killing?
I mean, she just like heard from the news the game was bad.
It's a fun. Are people still trying to do that one? I feel like everybody just says rap now. Is making people violent. Video games are out. Brooks, I've seen a lot of Brooks sneakers walking by here.
They're comfy.
I wonder if we can get in trouble for the Tootsie Cam. You think?
I think we should push it till we do.
I'm pushing it.
Yeah.
I hope the cops see this and come and shut this goddamn place down so I can quit doing this podcast. Not even there. I've melting in my chair. Have you noticed that? I'm so pissed I left my keys in my mom's house. My goddamn work truck keys are in there, and I need them. I need them, Mikey. Everybody was so hungover at work today. It was perfect. I love construction sites after a holiday. Everybody's just dying. Everybody just lost custody of their kids again for the weekend. The boys, some guys are flying high. Some guys are down low, brother. I don't know, dude. My brain's not working today. I feel like I say that almost every time we have this podcast.
I feel like
that my brain's not working.
It's just the quantity of how much you say it. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more.
Yeah, it just keeps on rocking and ricking and rocking. Did you see what's his face? You know Kwame Brown? He was like an NBA draft player. He was like a bust. He got drafted in like the first round, made so much money, and I guess Shannon Sharp started talking shit on him, who has one of the funniest fucking podcasts. Did you ever see Shannon Sharp's podcast?
No.
It's called Club Shay Shay, which I am jealous of that name. I will tell you that. That's a good name, Club Shay Shay. And I guess he made fun of him, and Kwame Brown called him a thick-tongued idiot because they were talking about John Morant. It was so funny. And then Shannon Sharp got robbed. How do rich people keep getting robbed? You ever notice that? Remember when there was that lady that was like there was like those two people in Hollywood that kept breaking into people's houses and stealing everything?
I don't know, but I do have some robbery stories. My friend's a cop.
Hit me.
He came over this weekend.
I love a good cop story. I should get a cop in here.
This is actually pretty good. So there's a little like strip area near where I live.
Yeah.
And this group of kids, they were all like under 21. They broke into 9 stores. And one of the kids, he took the tray out of the cash register. And he walked through his neighborhood just holding the tray, not running, just casually walking. And
he was high.
All the Nest cameras
picked him up
and just followed him home. So the cops just went to all the neighbors with the cameras and found him.
Dude, that's what you can't do anything anymore. Every time you get beat up, you can't even get beat up in peace. You see a fucking bouncer spiking some guy on his head. It's on video. Everything's on video. That sucks.
My uncle called the cops on a dude stealing from Walmart like a week and a half ago too. Same like timeline as those kids.
Stealing from Walmart?
Yeah, he stole a bunch of shit from Walmart and he stuffed it in his jacket and was trying to run out. My uncle called the cops, and then my friend's the one that followed him.
The citizens arrest him?
He tried to jump over the fence into the woods behind the Walmart and cut himself and just bled, and they just followed the blood trail.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
What an idiot. Wait, your friend followed him because he saw him steal from Wawa or Walmart?
No, my friend's a cop.
Oh. So I thought you were saying your buddy. I'm like, what a pussy. Let him get away with it. Fucking dick.
My uncle called the cops, and then my friend's the one that got the call and did
it.
He had to show up.
Then you just got to travel some gross guy's blood who has like $40. What did he steal?
Dude, it wasn't like, they say that's like the $900 thing.
Yeah,
like it was way less than that. I don't even know why.
Oh, what a bummer, dude! Yeah. Imagine getting arrested for stealing like a VCR or something. It was VCRs aren't a thing anymore, but you know what I'm saying. How much are PlayStations? $900?
No, like $400 or $500.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember when PlayStation was like $200.
Yeah.
I haven't had a PlayStation in fucking that. Do I need to get into video games? Maybe that should be my thing. What's a good video game? Shooting game? Call of Duty?
I don't play Call of Duty.
Serve my country?
Everything's pay. You just buy, but you can like.
I don't like playing online either. You can't even have fun. Some autistic guy fucking beating your ass in Madden. I remember, dude, I used to like drafting my own team, and then you would just like run your whole franchise. Is the UFC game good?
I don't know. I played it with Drew one time at his house, but
Drew, he's a big video game guy.
Yeah, he is.
One of the bigger retards I know.
Drew
him. Montana. I love that kid.
Yeah.
I say kid, he's like 29 years old. What happened? It broke? Oh, I thought you spilled something on your computer. I was about to say sick.
I just saw the time. We just blew past 30 minutes.
That was already 30 minutes?
Yeah, we're 34.
Dude, this is my Michael Jordan flu game. I feel like I have a flu game like every 2 weeks now. It's just whenever I go on a bender. I didn't even go on a bender, dude. It wasn't even that bad. God.
Should we not miss Mondays anymore?
I mean, it was just because of the holiday. I fucking can't podcast on America's. That's not our birthday. Fallen soldiers, whatever. Isn't that what it's about? Memorial Day's
don't ask me.
Veterans who died. Yeah, you don't know anything. You got an American flag on, you don't know shit, dude. I do know what it's about. It's about fucking people who died in service of this beautiful country. Yeah, no good. What the fuck was I? What was I in the middle of talking about before that?
We went to robberies.
Maybe I need to get addicted to Adderall, get my goddamn ADD under control. I'll just come in here and fucking recite lyrics to songs. You ever notice that? I can't remember anybody's goddamn name, but I can remember a song from fucking 30 years ago. That's how I'm at now. I've been listening to Creed too much, by the way. At the gym, all I listen to is Future and Creed. That's pretty sick. My gym got a new lat pull-down machine, which is pretty sick. So if a strong gust of wind comes by, it's going to catch wind of the wings, and I'm going to float the fuck away, baby. Come on, son.
Lat game.
Yeah, we're going to get this goddamn Patreon rolling. We're going to Arby's, dude. All 14 of you, I need your money. I got fucking mouths to feed. Should I get a dog? Maybe I should get a dog. I want a nice fat dog, like an English bulldog, but they're too much money. Aren't they expensive?
Yeah, when you go to like a real specific breed, yeah.
Yeah, I need like a nice mutt, but I don't like. Everybody adopts these dogs that are so fucking ugly. You ever notice that? Everybody's always adopting dogs. I'm like, this dog stinks.
My neighbor adopted a pit bull, and it's like really beautiful.
I like pit bulls though.
It's so
Pit
aggressive.
bulls rock. I like that. I like a nice mean dog.
It can't hang out with other dogs.
That's good though. Nothing's worse than dog people. People who bring dogs to the goddamn store. If I'm in Starbucks, I'm gonna throw a hot coffee on your shitty dog. It's always some lady who's like, I need a support animal. I'm like, I mean, you need new knees is what you need. You don't need a support animal, dude. Fucking killing me.
In California, it was a big thing. When I was at my job there, like 4 people would bring in their service dogs.
Some guy just brought one to a construction site and we're like, get that shit out of here. It's gonna get fucking step on the nail and be yiping all over the goddamn place. Yeah. I went to Starbucks. Dude, more food talk. Starbucks has a good bacon sausage and egg wrap. It's delicious. No other story there. Just good. And they have pretty good they have good potato chips at the front counter. Next time you're in there, get yourself a treat. A little green bag of chips. I'm just like, I almost said Arby's. Starbucks is so goddamn expensive. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no good.
A black coffee with an espresso shot is like
I get a quad on ice.
$5.
I get 4 shots of espresso on ice. Brother and I'm a sheesh. But yeah, I'm ripping and running. Is that what they say? What's that from? What's that from?
Social media.
Yeah, there's so many things I start saying. I'm like, you know where I read this? I'm like, no, you didn't, Ryan. Some autistic chick with a fat ass on TikTok put a video on Instagram. I don't like that either. Keep TikTok shit on TikTok. Keep Instagram shit on Instagram. All right? I don't like my fucking social media apps. You're not on TikTok, are you?
No, I've never downloaded it. I don't have an account.
Stop all the downloading. Did you ever see that video? Remember they used to do them G.I. Joe service announcements, like PSAs? And then some guy dubbed over. He's like, I need a body massage. Body massage machine, go. Makes no sense, but it was hilarious. I'm seriously getting Arby's in about 45 minutes, and I'm fucking crunk, dude. I'm going to go up there, throw my weight around. And the Australian better be there. I hate when the not Australian guys in the drive-thru and you get some regular fucking lady who hates her life. But this has been a fun podcast. Mike, we'll see you next week, baby. I love you. Subscribe to this podcast and go to Gall. If you see this today, I'm going to be at Helium. And then Thursday, Liberty Point at Delaware Ave. We're doing an outside comedy show. Which, COVID's over, baby. I'm going to wear a tank top on stage and some jorts. Mike, I'll see you next week, baby. I love you. Bye.
Adios.